Morning, guys. How's it going?
Morning.
Hi, thank you for taking the time out to talk to me. I know things are crazy right now, so yeah.
Of course.
Absolutely.
So, my first question is for Joey. I think there's a lot to like about the movie, but I think one of the cutest, best things is like this little sub storyline between Elle and then Ollie, how she's like championing him to kiss his crush, who's also another boy. It's nice, and then in when the kissing booth finally opens in the movie, they get a cute little kiss. So, can you talk about I guess getting to be a part of that storyline? I guess especially since, as you know, like representation is still like a conversation that's going on in Hollywood, and it was nice to see such like a cute, innocent, fun moment included in a really anticipated sequel like this. So.
I am in such agreement with you. I think that the kissing booth world is so fun and glittery and exciting and just like beautiful to watch. And so, what was really important for us to incorporate in the sequel, and I'm so happy that we did, was not just what's the word I'm looking for? Same opposite sex relationships. What is it's heterosexual relationships?
Heterosexual.
Thank you, Jesus. Not just including heterosexual relationships that our fans knew and loved and fell in love with in the first movie. We really felt it important to include an LGBTQ plus storyline because these movies reach such a wide audience. And so within that wide audience are members of that community. And we want everyone to feel seen, heard, and loved while watching the sequel because we are such fans of it. And knowing the amount of outpouring of love and support we got from all communities on this movie, we just wanted to say thank you and also like let people of that community know, like, we see you, we love you, we hear you, and we want to show you that we love you.
Oh, that's so cute. I'm sure the queer fans will appreciate it.
I hope
And
so.
another question for you. I know you your career's like taken off since then, and like the first one, and like you got a Emmy nomination last year. Congratulations again on that. But
Thank you.
what was it like just to come back and do this fun, like cute, like rom-com that people will just love and like laugh at, especially like in this era where everything's so dark and like uncertain, so much uncertainty. So what was it like to come and have some
Um,
fun?
so this is a great question. It's honestly so exciting to be able to have that choice to go from doing something so serious and so such a drama to going back to something that is just so bright and so fun. And I'm such a big fan of the kissing booth in general. And so coming back to the second one was a no-brainer for me. I was fresh off of the act. I literally just finished shooting it, and then we went to go start shooting the second one. And it was such a good like brain break. It was so nice. It was just like I got to go back to this character that meant so much to me and gave me and changed my life. Elle Evans changed my life.
Yeah.
So going back to somebody that just like changed my life also was just so much fun to film and be part of. I think a sequel that was even better than the first one is it's a real blessing. I feel very lucky.
Fans will love to see you back. And my last question is for both of you, but I'll let Joel lead this time because so the kissing booth universe, I guess, challenges this this hetero notion that boys and girls can't be friends. And I like that, especially with your two characters. Obviously, the friendship is so genuine and real, and there was romantic feelings at the beginning before, but now they're just really platonic friends and they love each other. So I was wondering if you could like share your thoughts on that and what it was like to just show that to the world.
Yeah, it's awesome having a friendship being so foundational to a character because Joey and I have like such a solid friendship off camera that it helps like bring that on camera chemistry to real life, you know? And it was just such a great time getting to like do that again on camera for this and like Joey said, I think that like our chemistry from doing the first one and then the time between the movies and then into the second one, I love the chemistry for our two characters in the second one. I think it's stronger. I think it's funnier. Yeah. Oh, I love it.
I think so too. And I also think that our movie challenges, like you said, that heterosexual friendships between like different sexes, like they can't work. I love that our movie is like, no, that absolutely can work. And look at these two, they prove it. And not just like Joel and I are super close in real life, like he was saying. So our friendship works on screen for the platonic, different sex friendship and in real life. I mean, good God, I love this man so much. And I literally he's one of the, one of my closest friends. He's such a close friend to me. No, it's true. I mean, listen, one of my favorite memories was I was away shooting in Savannah, filming The Act, and I FaceTimed my mom one time, and I was like, "Hi, Mom," and she was like, "Oh my God, guess who's here?" And Joel just came over to hang out with my mom and to help her around the house with some stuff. I mean, we were so close, and he's become so close with my family too. It's really nice to be able to have an on-screen friendship that is as exciting and beautiful as the real life friendship too.
Oh, I love that.
I forgot about that FaceTime from Savannah. I totally forgot about it.
How could you forget?
Fans will love to see that chemistry.
Hi, Raffy.
Hi.
Hey, Raffy.
Hi, Maisie. I actually did an email interview with you last week for
Edition
of Out. So
by you, fantastic.
Yeah, it's nice to connect.
Yeah, definitely. I love those questions. So thank you.
Small world. So my first question is for you, actually. So I know the kissing booth is obviously lighthearted and fun and rom-com in nature, but what I like about it is that it kind of challenges that old hetero notion that men and women can't be friends, especially with Elle's character and Lee's character especially, but also with Chloe and Noah. So is there any, if you could if you had any thoughts on that and what it was like to portray that in the film?
Definitely. I mean, that was one of the things that drew me to it in the first place with the first film, is it's so fantastic to finally see that celebrated, because society tells you that that's not going to work out. Everything about the way that stories are set up, it's always that sort of pitting them against each other. If you're the same gender, women are always pitted against other women, and then men and women, there always has to be an element of there being something else there. So I think it takes that and it challenges it in a really clever way, because it kind of leads you into that, lulls you into that world, and then sort of flips it on its head, which I really like. And it's important message for people to see, because there is so much to be gained from having relationships that are platonic with the opposite sex, and other genders than yourself. Tay and I are best friends now, which has been a fantastic journey. And, why should that not be available to everyone, especially during those years of school when, everything is heightened, all the relationships are heightened, and there's so much extra pressure on, what you are and placing the naming, everything.
And this is a question for both of you, I guess. The movie is very like I said, light and fun-hearted, but there's also a little queer little storyline, and it's very cute with the kiss between Ollie and his little love interest that Elle's character really champions. So I guess my question would be what's it like, even if it's just a fun rom-com, what's it like to be part of a project that has queer representation, especially since that's always at the forefront and people are still having conversations about it in any which way possible.
I cried when I saw that scene. I cried because they did it so well. It's so tender and it's so just honest. And it, I remember those feelings when I was in school, when you're first grappling with your sexuality and, feeling so afraid and ashamed. And I think, it really it really goes there. It was willing to go there, even though it's just a short sort of side story. And it really excites me that young people are going to be able to see this and sort of see that their stories also matter within this genre, and they also have a place for them. So it makes me extremely proud to be a part of the project.
Did you have any thoughts on that, Taylor?
Yeah, I loved how Vince did it in a way where he wasn't, putting a magnifying glass over Ollie and I can't think of Evan Hanks' character's name right now. I'm sorry. That's Evan. Okay. And it wasn't this is a non-heterosexual relationship. Everyone look, it was normal. It was so beautiful to see it as normal, because it is normal, and that's the world. And the sooner that people see this as not an issue, the better that we'll all be.
And I guess just to wrap up, I wanted to get your thoughts on obviously the world needs more content, features, different storylines. But what I liked about the kissing booth too, it's especially in this day and age, in this world, it's a nice reprieve. It's a breath of fresh air for all the heaviness and the seriousness going on right now. So I guess what was it I guess again, to be a part of this movie where it's offering a lighthearted reprieve for people, especially all the craziness and insanity going on right now.
Yeah, go Tay.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, because I mean, the film was slated to come out a little bit earlier, and then with everything going on, it kind of had to be pushed. And I think it's like the best time for it to be coming out right now. Like you said, people need that little breath of fresh air, that little bit of excitement to kind of jumpstart their day again. So I'm excited to bring that to these teenagers. And, you know, there's a graduation element in there. And, you know, a lot of kids didn't get to graduate, have a proper graduation. So hopefully, you know, they can kind of live through our experience in this film and remember that as kind of theirs, as much as ours as it is theirs.
That's so nice. I never thought of that. That's so true. Yeah, good point.